Being aggressive. Just playing my game. Got shots. Just took them. Had lanes to the basket. Took them.
Kobe, just talk about this past week. Took the week off. Came to the game today with the yellow sleeve on. Seemed like there was something going on. What was the real deal, if any, with your knee, and how did it feel tonight?
Felt fine. I've been wearing the sleeve the entire playoffs. Now, people are so observant. They pick up on it tonight. Other ones were purple and yellow. Knee felt fine. Felt fine.
Kobe, over here, on this side. Steal a line from one of your buddies. Practice. Do you really need practice after this week? I mean, it was unbelievable. How do you score 40 points after not practicing for a week?
Well, I mean, I practice so much during the season, and in the off season I work a lot. So to take a week off, I'm not going to lose all the work that I put in prior to that.
Fresh legs too.
Oh yeah.
Mark?
Kobe, looked like Grant Hill was trying to be very physical with you, and you also looked very, very aggressive. Was that making it more emotional for you, or was that spurring the challenge?
No, it was enjoyable.
All right, over here, Vic? Oh, sorry, keep the mic there.
Yeah, Kobe, looking at the big picture in these playoffs, you guys probably didn't finish the regular season as well as you would have liked. It's 2-2 against Oklahoma City. They blew you out in Game 4. Since then, you've won 7 in a row. Was that game a wake-up call, or what's changed with this Laker outfit since then?
I think we just got better. We just improved as a team. It's that's what the playoffs is about. You try to get better from game to game and from round to round if you're lucky. And that's what we've been doing a good job of so far. You got to keep it going.
Kobe, to your right. It seemed like you guys did a good job, especially in the first half, keeping Phoenix out of the lane, making their shots a little tougher. What were you doing defensively that worked for you?
To be honest, they missed a lot of shots that they've been making this entire postseason. I mean, that's really, we did a good job defensively. We rotated pretty well, but also, I mean, they missed a lot of threes that they've been making. So, we got to do a much better job, in Game 2 and the rest of the series.
Watching you and Grant go at it for a while, I couldn't help but wonder, sometimes does it help to make it personal?
It's never personal with me.
What's it like having a teammate as talented as Lamar that can show up with basically a 2020 game out of nowhere?
Well, I mean, he's capable of doing that as a starter. I mean, we've all seen the numbers that he puts up when he starts for us. But it sends a great message to the rest of our team that he's accepted the role of coming off the bench. And he's had games where, people have criticized him, but it's really just the amount of time that he's on the floor. And, for him to accept that role makes us that much of a better team because he can have moments like this and have games like this.
Vic?
Kobe, was this one of the most efficient games of your playoff career? 40 points, 35 minutes on just 23 shots?
Probably. Probably is one of them, for sure.
Billy Witz?
Kobe, how did having your knee drained, how has that sort of made it feel and impacted your performance at all?
I just lost weight.
To the left?
You don't feel any discomfort or?
I feel a couple pounds lighter.
Yeah. Left?
The past week of rest that you've had, what part of your game tonight do you think benefited the most from that rest?
Well, yeah, I think my legs benefited a lot. I mean, I was just able to take some time off and just get stronger. I get my legs stronger, get my upper body stronger. Just it was almost like a training camp all over again, where I didn't do much on the court, but I was in the weight room doing what I needed to do.
Here.
Kobe, you talk about, we discussed it every series, points in the paint being huge, and you outscored them by 20 again in this one. And do you feel if you just keep doing that, you're going to be tough to beat?
Well, yeah, I mean, because it gives you easy opportunities. You know, you try to live in the paint as much as you possibly can. And, you know, Phoenix is a very deceptive team because, you know, you automatically look at the amount of threes that they take and they make. You know, but you know, once they get you looking there, then they start killing you in the paint, you know, with layups and things of that nature. So you really got to be careful.
Go ahead.
Kobe, just
Bleachers.
how important was it for you to come out aggressive and lead your team to this Game 1 victory?
No, it was important. You know, it's especially when you have these days off. You can kind of sit back and, you know, I didn't want to not do too, you know, come out too passive to start this game because of the time that we had off. You know, I wanted to make sure we got off to a good start in that first quarter.
With this being a lopsided win, what do you think the focus should be going into Game 2, not to give them any momentum?
Just look at the things that we did poorly and the rotations that we missed and the open shots that they had and try to cut those down, you know, because they'll make those shots Game 2.
Right here.
Kobe, can you give me an assessment on the way the Bids played tonight?
They played extremely well, and I think defensively they did a good job. You know, it's tough to gauge because of, you know, the amount of points that we won by, but you know, I felt like they did a good job in that stretch of, you know, holding the lead. And you know, obviously Lamar carried the bulk of the scoring for that group, but I felt defensively they did a good job.
Anything else? Here.
Kobe, playing a team that was coming in here on a roll, scoring a lot of points, playing real free, what part of your mindset was to hit them right out of the gate here and kind of knock them out of their comfort zone, let them know what they're in for if they want to win in this building?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, part of it was to show them that, you know, we're a different team than the one that they faced. You know, we have different matchups, and you know, it was important Game 1 to show them that this is going to be a fight.
You exposed some mismatches. Again, you've beaten them 4 out of 5 times this year. Do you feel that's if you just play that way, that you guys will be in good shape? Because, especially down low.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we got to play our style. I mean, it's easier said than done. I mean, they make adjustments and force us to do other things, and you know, we just have to continue to adjust to those adjustments. And you know, it's that's where the chess match comes into play.
Let's talk about just the rhythm that you've been in over the past 5 games and what's been the key to keep scoring such a high volume.
Old age. Just,
Kobe,
just being in good rhythm. You know, I've done a lot of work during the season. I mean, you've seen me before games work on my shooting all the time with Chuck, and you know, just working on different things. And you know, now feeling like, you know, I have 2 legs to play with. I have a better balance on my shot, so the shots aren't going short anymore. You know, they're going in. So it's I think it's a combination of those 2 things.
So, Kobe, in the second half, when the Lakers went up big on the Suns, the fans started chanting, "We want Boston." Did you hear that? And what's your reaction to that?
I have 0 reaction to that.
Obviously won 7 more wins in this postseason, but at this point, do you feel like the team is playing as best as it can right now?
Well, I mean, we're playing as best as we played all year right now, but we still have a lot of work to do.
Last 2 questions, please. Right here, front row.
A quick question. Phoenix led the NBA in three-point shooting during the regular season. Tonight, you guys shot 47%. I know they missed a lot of shots that they're going to probably make. What did you guys do that contributed to shooting the 3-ball so well?
Well, I mean, it's you know, we just shot the ball well tonight. We normally don't shoot as nowhere near as good as Phoenix does. I think, you know, the lead that we had makes it a little easier to take those shots too. So, you know, it's a little misleading. But that's not something that we count on or rely on.
Kobe, after the game, Phil said that the Suns had gone after Brendan Roy by double teaming him just to get the ball out of his hands, and that might be something that you could be looking towards, especially if you're scoring at this level. Is that something that the team is prepared for? Is that something that is easy to transition to from the way you've been playing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we just move the ball to the open guy. I mean, they send two guys at me, I've done my job. Yeah, I've made them make adjustments and get easy opportunities for my teammates. So, yeah, we'll be ready if that happens.